I will say this, though. There was a quote in his talk that sent chills down my spine. So let's read that. He was talking about missionary work, and I highlighted this and I recognized, I was like, you know what? I'm doing what I can on the other side of the veil. I'm definitely progressing in that way. But it talked about missionary work in his talk. And he talked specifically about missionary work and temple work and how those are incredibly big parts of the gathering of Israel. But he also mentioned, just as a side note, that everyone who is helping members of the church really participate in the blessings and the power of their membership. That's a big part of that as well. But here's the quote that sent shivers down my spine. Thus, missionary work is an essential part of the great gathering of Israel. That gathering is the most important work taking place on the earth today. Nothing else compares to it. Nothing compares to its importance. The Lord's missionaries, his disciples, are engaged in the greatest challenge of the greatest cause, the greatest work on earth today. And he goes, that's why we have missionaries. He wishes for every one of his children to have an opportunity to choose the Savior's gospel. And then he exhorts us that we do what we can within our sphere of influence to be missionaries. And that, I think the reason it sent chills down my spine is like, what more could I be doing on this side of the veil?